Do you know where the term tinfoil hat came from? Well, there was this man named Leonard Kyle, who was a very smart guy who was inventing all sorts of stuff, had patents for like Polaroid cameras and all sorts of stuff. Now, this guy was an insanely jealous guy and knew that his girlfriend was cheating on him and stuff, so he would go into these crazy rages. Now, he ended up going to see a psychiatrist and talking to a shrink. Well, as it turns out, this shrink was a CIA agent, and what they actually did to this man, and this is a true story, is they chipped his brain. What you got to understand is brain chips and computer chips and chips in brains and in people, this has been going on for a long time. Now, this chip started to drive this man crazy, and he was intelligent. So what he would do was he would put bowls, aluminum bowls, on his head to prevent the signal from going out, and it made his head literally feel better. So the CIA, he was being held, and eventually the people that were holding him would let him wrap his head in tinfoil, and that would supposedly help him. Now, this tinfoil around the head became known as the tinfoil hat. But I find it fascinating because tinfoil hat is conspiracy theorist, and it literally came from a guy that was being driven insane by the CIA, and that's a real story. So is it even really a tinfoil hat? I wonder. I love you all so much, and if you want to learn a ton of information, go to my website, check it out. You can download all my books for free. You're all amazing.